I'm Chef Mark Tarbell. Welcome to the 10th season of Check Please. This is AZ88.
AZ88 is an upscale bar that serves American bar food prepared well. Burgers, chicken sandwiches, salads, appetizers, desserts. The name AZ88 came from the year we opened, March 3rd, 1988, and the abbreviation for the state of Arizona. Our founder, Carl Kopp, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The idea was he wanted to build a modern-day saloon with an artistic bent on it. The part that keeps all of our lives so interesting is the rotating artwork. Although the menu doesn't change and the building's been here for 34 years, the art changes at least 3 or 4 times a year. The first page of our menu has always been desserts. Life's short, we want to enjoy your time here. You might as well start with the dessert. The AZ88 chicken sandwich is our #1 selling menu item, has been since the day we opened 34 years ago. The cocktail menu here at AZ88 is focused on martinis. Everyone is made to order. The recipes we've had have been worked on by bartenders for over 30 years, so we've been perfecting down to what really works. Our hand-blown glasses are made specifically for us. What's famously known, we fill them to the rim, so when they show up at your table, my staff is amazing. I have no idea how they do it, some of them. 4 martinis at a time to a table without spilling a drop. I started as the kitchen manager in 1990. I was taking a break from ASU to get caught up on bills. And I've raised 2 kids, put them through college, paid for weddings. Never had to ask for a raise. Our founder has seen fit to let me carry on, who's now retired. It's been a great ride. If you ask our founder, Mr. Kopp, our longevity is due to 3 things. Make good food, keep it clean, and be nice to people. That's at the essence, that's what we try to do every day.
Carla, so many words come up for me about AZ88. Epic, legendary, iconic. Tell me, a couple of things I have to ask you. What was it that brought you there the first time? And what do you like to eat there?
I was first introduced to AZ88 by my grandparents, and that's because they're from Wisconsin, and the owner of AZ88 is from Wisconsin, and they have a place in Wisconsin called Kopp's that we used to go to as little kids.
Go Badgers.
And when they opened AZ88, the owner told my grandparents about it, so my grandparents, my father, and I went on opening weekend back in 1988, and I've been going ever since.
What do you eat when you go there?
I get the AZ88 chicken sandwich. I'm a creature of habit, so I have a tendency to always get the same thing and convince others to get something else so I can try it.
Which they've been making for 34 years.
Yes.
Tell me a little about it. What makes it special?
Well, you'd think it's like a wing in a burger, but it sounds like that, but it really isn't. It's like this delicious buffalo chicken sandwich with like the blue cheese and the sauteed celery, and I don't know, when it comes together, it's just unique and delicious.
It's sort of, my mouth is watering right now. It's sort of magical. It brings you back.
Yeah.
And they do it the same way every single time.
It's good every time. I've never had a bad AZ88 chicken sandwich there, ever.
Ed, what did you have? Had you been there before?
I had actually.
Okay, good.
Yes, love the place. I'm so glad you chose that.
Yeah.
So I went with my daughter, her boyfriend, and our nephew. We all ordered the exact same thing because they were waiting for me to kind of lead them. We had the burger poivre.
Oh boy.
If I'm saying that correctly.
Yes, you are.
And it's amazing. And it's enough food that we literally just ordered 2 of them and then split them between the 4 of us.
So big burger.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And delectable. It's probably the best burger in town. It's amazing.
So what makes it au poivre? I mean, what makes it different?
They add bacon and they throw blue cheese crumbles on there. Mm-hmm. And again, it just has this delectable burgundy sauce, so it's so delicious. And you think
There's got to be some pepper in it because au poivre.
Peppercorn,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Don't they,
Plenty
they
of
rub it with pepper, right?
They rub it with pepper, as well as they mince the onions, which isn't super unique, but the way that they prepare it and it's on the burger, you get an onion in every bite.
Oh.
It's just amazing. It's my favorite burger again.
Oh, such a great description. What do you have for sides and starters?
So we start with the St. Petersburg chips, which are amazing. I know you have those as well. And then we also have the Hellfire chips.
Those are our favorite.
Yeah, Hellfire chips, you had those too?
Oh yeah.
What are those like?
Well, they're like these thin potato chips with like this hot gunslinger sauce, which I think is unique to Arizona.
It is Arizona gunslinger
Yes,
sauce.
and my husband loves it, so that's his favorite for sure. So the gunslinger sauce, and then they crumble blue cheese on it, and then they kind of like I guess, baked them or broiled them,
like
so
their
they're
version of
crispy.
nachos,
Yeah,
right?
and they're really good.
And tell me about the St. Petersburg chips.
So the St. Petersburg chips are also their homemade chips that they make in-house. They have great pieces of salmon,
Smoked salmon?
Scottish salmon, smoked
Yep.
salmon throughout. They top it with very small pieces of radish, but what's great is, the chip is crunchy, of course. The salmon is smooth and easy to eat, and you get this sharp radish taste as well, and then they throw onions on top of that. It's just amazing.
Did you have anything to drink? Because I know that they have a
Yes.
cocktail program.
Yes. Well, I had an Aperol spritz
Okay.
for my dinner, but then I had an espresso martini as like my dessert, with my dessert too.
I love that.
Yeah. So
What's special about those?
well, I love Aperol spritz, and
like buckets.
not every place can make it. As silly as it sounds, it's prosecco and Aperol. Some people put club soda. I didn't ask for club soda. I wanted an Aperol
Prosecco.
spritz. But their martinis are fantastic,
Come filled to the brim,
and they never spill.
and they're like glass on top. You could skate, right?
Yeah,
Skates right into your mouth.
Exactly. It's amazing. I enjoy a dessert wine
Yes.
or beverage as well. So I had a Chopin up with the stuffed olives, of course. And every time they carry that martini, it's just amazing. They don't spill it. I mean, I juggle it in my mouth because it's safe in there.
You do.
But otherwise, just great
That's cool.
martinis. And just their service is amazing.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
attentiveness and the way that they look after their
Iconic,
customers.
classic, great.
Yep.
What did you have for dessert?
We shared the strawberry shortcake with a side of hot fudge. It's really good. It's like
sounds
this,
great.
almost like a biscuit and a shortcake. They're really good, and
I
the
love their
macerated
take
strawberry.
on traditional classics.
Yes.
I mean, they nail it. So, Carla, this is your pick. Tell me a little bit more about what it feels like when you walk in there.
Well, it's different because they always change the decor, so it's always something really cool. Right now, it's like this really cool silver fan that kind of moves. So you'd think what's the big deal? But the way it reflects on the walls is what makes it the art. Holidays, their Christmas tree is unique and awesome.
They go nuts.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, and they're open Christmas Eve and Christmas, right?
Yes,
and
they are.
Go
So
crazy.
They
with
do.
it.
Their Christmas tree is always very unique.
What's great about it is it's fairly hidden. So if you don't know it's there, you're not going to happen upon it. So you really need to understand that there's a great restaurant back tucked in that area next to the Center for the Arts. Very lively in there. It's the group, the people that are in there dining are very eclectic. I mean, you're going to see a walk of people from all varieties. Everyone seems to be having a great time. They're just creative, so you're not only having a great dining experience, but visually, it's not just the food that's attractive. The restaurant is very attractive.
Well put. If you want to try AZ88, it's located in Old Town Scottsdale on the Scottsdale Mall across from the Center for the Arts. An average meal will cost $20 and they don't take reservations, so line up early and often.